Hello everyone, this is Elizabeth Wallace and I'm here with another update to our house bill. So today I wanted to start on the outside and show you our decks. I think I showed you them from the inside because it was a little rainy, a little wet, where now it's nice outside so we can get a good view of them. There's quite a few things that has happened since last week, a few changes. So we have two decks. Now, these are not the decks that were originally supposed to be built on the home. We actually bought these decks. Actually, they were gifted to us by my mother. We bought these decks from a local hardware store, and they were already pre-made. And so what we did was got two. So this side we got two decks, and asked them to not put on one of the sides because the intent is to put the decks together. And then of course you can see that stairwell that will be put here. And then we have another stairwell because each deck came with stairs. So we're actually missing one of the stairs, but each deck came with a stairs. And so the same thing for the decks at the front or by the primary bedroom. It was, supposed to be like this, and we asked them to complete it. So to close it in on all three sides, because that deck will be up against the primary bedroom, and that door will lead out to, let me get over here. That door will lead out to this deck. And of course, you don't want people to just come up on your deck randomly, right? Especially when you have it right on your primary bedroom. So we did ask them to kind of close that in. And so when that fits to the home, it won't have a entrance way. And the only way you would get on this deck is if you come through the primary bedroom, unless you jump it. And then in my mind, that's trespassing, and I'm a sharpshooter. I'm going to keep that on the wraps. I digress. But that deck is three-sided, where the rest of them do have the opportunity for an opening. So I think I'm going to do something different today. We're going to actually start in the in-law suite. There's been just a few changes to the in-law suite. The first thing I noticed is that they have completed the soffit. And so what that means is they closed up the roof. And so you can see the white part, that's soffit. And so they closed that up. They put a hole for the chandelier. Actually, it's going to be a ceiling fan there. So they put a hole there. And it's supposed to have two recessed lights. So they have to go back and put that in. And then we're going to have one light on the side of the doorway. So I noticed that has been completed, which is great. I believe what's left is first columns. So we got two columns to be added to this porch. And then there's some hardy plank that goes inside this porch ceiling. So going into the in-law suite, they had left the air conditioner on, so it was really, really cold in here, and it was blowing very hard, which to me wastes money because there's no one here. So we've turned it up, but I'm gonna have to monitor that a little closer. There's still work to be done. The plugs are not in this unit. We do not have the switch plates on. The casing for the windows are complete, so that's good. The great news that I received today is that the cabinets will be delivered tomorrow, and after talking with the installers, they will be able to put the cabinets in within 2 weeks. So we are looking forward to that. I can't wait to show you that update. The cabinets will look absolutely beautiful. It's going to really upgrade this spot, this space. Moving on to outside before I go into the bedroom. Really no changes on the bedroom, but she does have a front porch as well as a back porch. And there's going to be 2 columns here as well. And then as you can see, her roof is complete. Her ceiling is complete outside. We may have to do something because this is very hot and it is already 6 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's very hot. The one thing I know we're going to do is extend these steps out, because when you come off this step, if she's coming out of the garage off of those steps, she has to walk across to get to her steps. So we want these steps extended to here where she can just walk straight across. And then we want this area paved. So get some pavers here to make it easier and cleaner for her to walk across in case, you know, we have bad weather. The same thing from the top. Eventually you want to get some type of awning to connect both space so that it's covered when she comes across. And so we are looking to do that at some point. You know, right now the idea is to get in, but until that occurs, you know, we're just gonna have to make sure she has an umbrella until we can get, again, this area covered. So going back into the home, that lock is on backwards. Nothing spectacular done in here. She does have recessed lights, and then she has a chandelier, which for some reason automatically starts. So that has to be changed. There is a remote. That little black box over there goes inside the chandelier, and it allows you the opportunity to cut the lights on without having the ceiling fan start. And this one is on high, so it automatically just starts with force. Again, it needs this black box put in so it can be controlled by the remote. Nothing major I see in here. They still need to tile this bathroom, put in the shower wall, the shower kit, the vanity, as well as the sink, lights. This closet space, actually, I think there's a light in here. Yep. This closet space has a stackable washer and dryer. I can't wait for that to be in so I can show you that. There's only one light actually set up here, but she's gonna have a total of 2 recessed lights. It's a very nice size closet. A twin bed could fit into this space. It's very nice. Again, 10 feet ceilings. So this probably would be the last thing they do at the home when it comes to finishing up the rooms, because it's so quick, and in my mind it's a one and done. Once you go through this, it's not a lot of space to do things, so you can really just knock, you know, the lights out, knock the tub out, knock the doors out. You know, you can do all that. I don't think it will take a long time. So just wanted to start at the in-law suite. The cool thing about the in-law suite is it is like its own space, own place, own apartment, own home. You know, it's totally separate from ours, even though it is connected under the same roof. It is its own space. And so she can be a part of whatever we're doing, or she can decide to not be a part. So it's totally up to her. Same with us. We can go over, visit, or we can stay home and just chill. So many things with having the in-law suite the best thing about that is she's close and we know how to be there for her. Being 78, it allows, us the opportunity to support her if she needs it. And then also she has her own independence because, at 78, you have your routine and you don't want to feel like you have to depend on anyone. So this allows her to still have the independence but be close. So let's go into the main home. Nothing major here. Well, I didn't show you this. So let me back outside. So just like over at the in-law suite, they have completed the wall, the ceiling. I keep saying wall. They've completed the ceiling here. They also added the recessed lights. So there's a total of 6 out here, which I love. The 2 wires hanging down will be ceiling fans because this is not only a covered porch, it's also going to be screened in. So you can sit out here pretty much all year long, Of course, in the wintertime, we may want to have like a little heater because, like I said, it's going to be screened in, not fiberglass, at least not at first. But, as life happens, things change, we upgrade, and we move on. Before I move upstairs, actually, I'm going to start at the bottom to see what changes have occurred. Nothing in the kitchen as yet. Again, the cabinets will arrive tomorrow, and we should start seeing the installers on May 6th to get the cabinets in. The one thing I noticed that's changed is the doors are in for the closet. Excuse me. The doors are in for the closet. I really, really like these doors. I thought they were going to put bifold doors in. Pleasantly surprised that they did not. I really like those doors. And this is our son's room. And just like our son's room, they've done it in the man cave. This room is almost finished. I mean, like I keep saying, I'd be glad when we have one full room finished. This room is closer than any of the others. And the only thing we're missing in here is some baseboards here. We're missing a piece behind the door. And we're missing a light switch. Once those 2 things occur, this room is technically finished. It would just need to be clean. But again, I love these doors. There's baseboards in the closet. It's painted. Oh yeah. So there's a little area there that needs to be painted. But other than that, 10 feet ceilings. Looks really good. So we have the doors here. Love it. Again, has to be cleaned. Needs to have a switch plate and a piece of baseboard. A little paint area in the closet. There's some mark there that needs to be touched up. Outside of that, it's good to go. I'd be like, yes, one room done. So the bathroom is a whole nother story. That has not been done. We do see where they drywalled the shower. So the bathroom has been drywalled. No lighting here as of yet. I do see a recessed light. These wires are, I'm doing too much. I was getting ready to turn it on because I know if you touch a wire, it'll come on, but no, I'm not gonna do that. So this is how the room looks. So they have completely drywalled and is ready for paint. So they probably need to do some primer on it and then paint it. The cool thing is at the top here, I'm going to put tile there. So we have a bunch of subway tile. I told you guys I got about $4,000 worth of subway tile. So I'm gonna put it up there at the top to try to make it look a little bit more custom, you know, because we do have a kit for the shower. I do not like that black valve. I don't know why or where that came from. Initially, this room was going to be chrome and nickel, or nickel and black. Haven't decided, but it was supposed to be nickel, which meant the shower head should have been nickel as well. But because they put that black handle there, I'm going to have, I can get this out, a black shower head in here, and it just means I'm going to use the black hardware for the why am I can't bring it to mind, for the cabinets. I'm gonna use black hardware for that, and so that will kind of tie it all together. Yeah, because initially I had a different approach for that. But here's the thing, no matter what they do, I can always change it, and that's the beauty of being able to do things for yourself. You know, I can always change it to what I like. As far as the powder room, nothing has changed there. The bar hasn't changed either. We have some really cool things gonna happen with this bar. When it comes to the primary bath, I don't see any changes here. We talked about, you know, the bathroom before. They completed the faucet. So if you saw my quick video, I showed you where I had it standing up. Well, they went ahead and connected it and added it to the vanity. And they did it on both sides, which was really cool. This is the tub. I showed you guys that. And I'm gonna actually open up the feet to the tub, because a lot of folks have asked me, well, what goes there? These are huge. This is a picture of the claw feet that the tub would actually stand on. So I'm gonna put it up here so you can get an idea. So it will stand like this. So it will connect to the tub. So that is really cool. Very, very nice, very elegant. So that is what's going to hold this tub up and lift it up off the floor. What I do see in here is that they add this board, so it covers up the breaker box, and it looks like it's ready to tile inside. I still have the towel that I kind of spread it out because I wanted to make sure we had enough. So that has been spread out and that's still there. They got the dirt up though. It's still there. So yeah, just waiting for this room to be completed. In my heart, in my mind, and I know my husband will not agree with this, once this room gets done, maybe we could just move in and live out this room. Nope. Hey, wishful thinking, wishful thinking. That vanity that's sitting in the middle of the floor goes upstairs in my area. The only thing that I've seen upstairs is the same as before. They just added that valve that you saw in the Jack and Jill bathroom. They've added that valve to my bathroom, but no other real progress. The railing is complete and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad we decided to go with the 2 design instead of the 3, because it looks pretty cool to me. And the rail is high. I remember the rail at our previous home, it came up to my waist, and I'm only 5 feet. This rail, it has to be about 4 feet, because it's very, very tall, which is good from a safety perspective, but I'm short, so it's like, oh, I gotta look over the rail. Not complaining, just explaining. But that is the rail, and that's the only thing I see that's really been done. Other than that, we are still making progress. We're still, coming in to see what's happening from day-to-day perspective. Still buying furniture, trying to make sure that when we get in here, it is comfortable. We're not going to design everything all at once. Don't plan on doing that, but do want it to have it to where it's comfortable. You can eat, table, you can sit, chairs. So that is something we're going to do. But I think we do have to live in this space to really let it speak to us and think about the design. The front door. So just like the other three porches, this porch has been done as well. So for all of you that are new to the channel, please, please, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications so that you're alerted every time we post a new video. Yeah, this is our dream home. I am going to do a video about how much it cost to build our dream home. Again, this area will have 4, if not 6 recessed lights. It's going to have a pendant light from that hole. We will have 2 lights on the side of the door as well. We will have floodlights on the side of the home. If you notice, that man door has 2 lights. Each of the garage has a light over the garage as well. So this place will be very, very well lit. You will know the Wallace's home. I believe it's the same concept, it's a deterrent. But for me, because we are on land and there's no real lights out on the land, our home needs to be very, very, very well lit. It just adds a mindset of safety. False sense of safety, but definitely a false mindset of safety. So I think that's it for today. I will be back next Wednesday to post another video. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Anything that you've seen that I posted that we're doing, that you would do something different, or if you have some additional insights and ideas, please share it with us. Please share it with us, because I love decorating. I love to hear different ideas on the decoration. Oh, let me share with you our door. I changed the lock out here. I showed you that all of our doors are keyless entry. This is a Eufy security. It not only has keyless entry, it has a camera and a doorbell. So it's all in one, if you will, 3 in 1, if you will. And it allows us to see who's at our door. There's going to be a camera at each door, actually, to show us who's at the door, who are we letting into the home, who's here and shouldn't be. And so Eufy is, we had Nest in Atlanta area, and we will have Nest in some of the spaces here, but Eufy got a better rating, a better consumer rating, so we decided to give them a try. All of this is also by an app, so you can use an app to track and see what's going on. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to belabor this and hold you any longer. Guys, I like to leave with a word of inspiration. I like for you to consider what you bring to the table and also look at the people around you. If you are not appreciating those that are in your circle, evaluate if they should be in your circle and if you should be in theirs. If you are appreciating the folks that are in your circle, do more to show them that you care, because our time here is limited. Our time here is not forever. So because of that, it's important to take advantage of this time and show folks that you care, the people that you care about. It is important to reiterate them, give them their flowers while they are alive. That's what I hear constantly. Give me my flowers while I'm here. Let me know that if I'm in your circle, that I need to be here, that you care about me being here, that you appreciate me here. And then remember the word. Remember, God loves all. And I think he said, because I'm not a theologist, but what you do to the least of mine, you do to me. And what that means in my mind, I'm paraphrasing, of course, what that means in my mind, if you mistreat someone that you feel is unworthy, insignificant to you, you have mistreated God. And you don't want to be that person that he says, hey, come on up. You come up and he say, hey, you remember when you did this to me? And you say, God, well, when did I do that to you? And he remind you who you did do it to. You don't want to be that person. I don't want you to be that person. So please make sure you are treating people with respect. You are showing the folks that need to be in your circle, you appreciate them, you love them, you care about what happens to them, you want the best for them. And if you're having to doubt it, if you're having to, question it, remove yourself from that circle and remove them from your circle, because life is too short to waste time on things that have no matter. Okay? Look, that's it for now. I wish you guys the best rest of your day. Love you. Bye for now.